Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Welcome to the Spiritual Tarot. So we're getting ready to go into Virgo season. It starts on August 22nd or 23rd. So we're just going to see where everybody's energy's at. So this is for you, Scorpio. We're just going to get the energy around you, within you, all that stuff. But first we're going to go ahead and get the way people see you. How are people viewing you at this time? So we're going to get that external energy. So how are people viewing Scorpio at this time? What are they thinking you're reacting like or being like? Let's see. All right, let's get a couple more fluffs here. How about two? One. And one more. How are people viewing Scorpio at this time? How do people see you? Let's see what they're seeing when they look at you, Scorpio. Let's see. How are they viewing Scorpio at this time? People around Scorpio, how do they see them? King of Swords. So somebody that's like just saying it as it is, very independent, very logical. So that's how they're viewing you right now, you know? All right, and we have the Seven of Cups on the bottom. You might have a lot of opportunities and choices ahead of you, so they see you with a lot of options, but they do see you as very logical, wise, truthful. All right, so let's go ahead and see what your energy is. What are you really like? What are you feeling for real? So they're seeing you as logical, truthful, a leader, you know. Says the things like they are. So let's go ahead and see what you actually really are. Let's see. How are you really feeling inside? What's your energy? Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay, so we have... So your energy inside is you feel like something happened that wasn't fair to you. We have justice reversed. So something wasn't fair to you. You were treated unfairly. But it's very interesting that people see you as this, you know, very analytical, very logical, speaks your truth as a leader, but if for some reason you're feeling like you weren't treated fairly, there's some kind of justice that's off. And then we have the Five of Wands reversed. It could be something to do with some kind of conflict, competition. So what I'm getting with that, because this is reversed as well, I'm feeling like you could have had a position of authority in a job or something like that, or some aspect of your life, and you might have got turned down from an advancement, so you're feeling like you were treated unfairly, and it could have been a competition where you weren't picked, and you're feeling like justice wasn't served. We're going to go ahead and get another energy of yours. What else are you feeling inside? Let's see. How are you really feeling here? Let's see. Yeah, a little defensive. Guarded, defensive, protecting yourself. So yeah, now you're a little defensive. After some kind of competition that you had, like I said, it could have been competing for a position, a job, or something like that. You feel like you weren't treated very fairly, and now you are on guard and defensive, maybe a little standoffish, like, you know, not dealing with people, but you're very guarded at this time. So now we are going to go ahead and get the... let's see what's really going on. How about that? Let's see what's really going on here. What's really going on? Because everybody's seeing you as this logical kind of leader, you know, truthful, but there's something that you got looked over on or something, and then you feel like you weren't treated fairly, and now you're on defense. So what's really going on here with Scorpio in this situation? What's really going on? What is really going on here? Well, rest and reevaluating. So this could have been an evaluation in some way. And I do feel like you feel that you weren't treated fairly. You might have been overlooked. You might have got a bad review, something. And now you're defensive. Because Four of Swords is all about resting, contemplating. So I feel like there was some kind of competition here. Where you were evaluated, maybe against other people, a situation, something like that, and you were not chosen, or your review didn't go as well as you thought, and you feel untreated fairly, and now you are protecting yourself and defending yourself here. Let's see what else is going on. This could have even been you got laid off for some reason, because with the rest and recovery, and this is what's going on now. From this situation, you might have been asked to take some time off or something. So it could have been a layoff, and that could be definitely why you feel like, yeah, look at Hermit now. So this could be Virgo card, where you are in Virgo season. This is also taking time out for yourself. So I feel like almost maybe you got laid off, or you lost a job in some way, and you feel like it wasn't fair. Okay, what else is really going on here? What is going on here? What is going on with this situation around Scorpio? So now we have this new beginning. Ace of Wands. So I feel like if this is job related, I kind of almost feel like you are thinking like, I always wanted to work for myself anyway. So, and I don't get treated fairly like places like that. Anytime you can just like be working there 10 years or something and you get laid off or fired or whatever. So thinking about these options with your creativity. So that might be why your friends are thinking you're being very logical and analytical and leaders, like a leader type quality, because you might be trying to figure out how to start your own business here, or how you can work for yourself after, getting this time off. You're trying to be constructive with that. Let's see what's on the bottom. Page of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So there could be a delay of a message. So I'm getting like maybe you were supposed to be going back to work and they were going to call you, or another job was going to call you, and it's just delayed. You haven't heard anything. So now it's like, okay, I need to take action in my own hands. What can I do? What kind of job can I start? How can I work for myself? All right. So let's go ahead and get some past energy. Let's see what this past energy is about. What's this past energy? I know a lot of people want to start their own businesses or work for yourself because, let's face it, out there it's kind of like there's a lot of companies that are just a mess. They're short-staffed. They don't have great managers to run the place. All the policies, they're not realistic, It's kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and see. They feel like they act like they own you. Let's go ahead and see what is coming up with this past energy for Scorpio. Justice. So this could involve a Libra, because this is the Libra card. But Justice, I feel like the past, it was pretty fair and grounded and balanced. But for some reason now it's not, because you got this. You're feeling like it isn't. So this could have been a falling out with a Libra, or this could be something got it off balance, and now you're feeling like you're treated unfairly and you're on the defense. So you're kind of like done with that and like, hey, I want to go, now that I'm taking this rest, this time off to figure things out, I want to start my own thing. I want to be follow my creativity and my passion. All right, let's see what else is coming up with this past energy. I'm getting like a lot of it could be from like maybe that COVID mess where things changed, like places were shut down for a while and stuff like that. But it could also be a time frame, because now we have the Hermit again. Again, this is about that isolation, just contemplating and figure things out, taking time off on your own. But this, you see how this is a pattern? We go from the Hermit or the Justice to the Hermit, but this is like the Libra and Virgo. So Virgo to Libra. This could be a time frame of why you're working on this. You're trying to get a business started because you just feel like the outside world isn't treating you fairly, or you feel like it's unethical or something like that, something around justice. But it's like a time frame of when you're working on this, trying to get this going. Okay, and it could be, like I said, you got laid off or something like that, and it's like, you know what, I'm done with this because I've already been sitting back, just resting, contemplating how much time can I have? I got bills to pay and things. So there's some kind of time frame with this time, because I just feel like, September and October, Virgo Hermit season starts August 23rd and it goes until September 23rd, September 23rd, and then it goes right into Libra season, which is September 23rd until like October 21st or something like that. So that could be a time frame here I know this was like that past energy, but I kind of feel like this was the past energy. I'm sorry. This is what's going on. So yeah, so I kind of feel like, yeah. So you're trying to get something off the ground here, you know, to be wrapped up by October. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Oh, Ace of Cups. I love that. That's like that self-love coming from a place of unconditional love. If you want to ever get anything off the ground, of course we have to fill our own cup first, right? As well as that send out, you know, unconditional love, no matter what situation. So I kind of almost feel like whatever this happened here, where you're feeling there was no justice, even though you might not get the justice and it is sucks that something's not fair or get treated badly, you still have to offer that forgiveness. Don't hold on to that revenge, because I know sometimes Scorpio can have that aspect to them, to hold a grudge, and you don't want that to eat you up or cause any issues with you trying to attract your abundance there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look though, we have the Four of Cups now, and it's upright. So that means, I mean, reversed. That means you are going to be accepting things to come in and not missing opportunities and things. So it looks like there's going to be some stuff coming in for you, whatever you're working on here. I really do feel like with this rest and this time of rest and contemplating, you know, maybe you have been doing some healing and seeing things logically, like that King of Swords, as well as maybe even forgiving and letting bygones be bygones. Not that you ever forget, but you're just using that as a catalyst to be stronger and to be able to manifest maybe your own business or something like that in the next coming couple of months. Okay, so let's go ahead and see one more card. Oh, I love that. You have the Nine of Cups. See? Something that's you're going to be grateful for. You're going to feel blessed, content. So with this harsh energy of this unfairness and something not done right for you, what you gain is bliss, happiness, contentness, stability with the Mother of Pentacles here. Yes. So, oh, I'm sorry, it's on this side. Mother of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Stability, balance, happiness, feeling grateful for things the way they worked out, even if they were kind of crappy when it happened. You know, like a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm saying. A really kind of a blessing in disguise. And then on the bottom we have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, that's beautiful. This is something that you're doing on your own, solo, right? Independent. But it's almost completed. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and see which cards have I not used yet. Have I used these ones? I guess it's this one. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and see present energy. Let's see. Do we do present? Let me see. All right, so I did your internal energy, the past. Okay, let's do present. Let's see what's going on now. I had to think about where I left off. Present. Let's go ahead and see the present. What kind of things are happening in the present? What's this present energy about? Present energy. Present energy for Scorpio. Ooh, yeah. See, being motivated and having the willpower to move forward. You might have to push yourself a little though, because it's reversed. So, you know, Chariot, it also could have to do with a Cancer. This could have been the past person that wasn't fair or something, but this is a Cancer card. But when it's reversed, it's usually motivation, willpower, staying balanced, and working together to move forward. But when it's this way, it's a little hesitancy to do that. So you might be having a little pushback, I'm getting. You might have some pushback about whatever you're trying to start here. And you might have to, like, maybe even learn a few more skills or get some more wisdom, knowledge on the topic so you can, you know, keep moving forward with that Chariot. All right, let's see what else. Present energy. So I do feel like presently you might be getting a little bit of pushback from things. Yeah, and it come up again. Eight of Pentacles. There's some skill you're missing. You have to learn something. Whether it's, you know, something to do with starting the business side of it, or there's something you need to learn to be able to move forward, because you're getting pushback here. Or it could be even like a way you handle things, you know, how you deal with people, whatever it is. What else is coming up in the present energy? Okay. So, Two of Wands is about like being at a crossroads and making a choice, but this one came up reversed. So that means, you know, maybe you're still sitting at this crossroads trying to make a decision here. And the best way to get through that is just to pick one and go. You know, either it's right or wrong, but just sitting there in the middle, it's not getting you down either one. So let's see what else. But I do feel like there's some skill or something, some kind of knowledge you need to learn. King of Cups, yeah. So presently, it looks like you have gained control of your emotions. You know, you've taken control back of that emotional way about you. And see, that might be why people are seeing you more as the King of Swords, because it's not a very, you know, upset or anything like that. They're seeing you more logically because you've already mastered your emotions. So you're not letting them see, you know, you lose it or being angry or anything like that, right? So then we have on the bottom, you do have a little bit of weight on your shoulders though, which I can see when you're trying to get stuff straight and maybe you're dealing with your finances or whatever it is. You know, you have some weight on your shoulders, but the 10s are all about completion. So I do feel like once you learn the skill and finish off that last bit, a little bit of forgiveness, if you're holding on into any grudge, you'll be good. And then we have the King of Wands, another king. We have two kings here. This one, King of Swords, now the King of Wands. This is somebody that's passionate, fiery, goes after what they want. They're confident, right? And then you have the logical part too. And then you have, oh, you actually had 3. And then the King of Cups. So it looks like you are mastering your emotions. You got the intellect. You've mastered your thoughts. You're not letting that get the best of you. And now you are like mastering your passions, your spirituality. So it looks like you're doing really well here. All right, so let's go ahead and see one last what's going on at the present moment. Oh yes, and see, you're just like, what you're doing is you're kind of just reevaluating yourself, coming to some kind of revelation about yourself. So I do feel like maybe there's just a little bit of healing you're still working on with this resting, and trying to figure out, you know, what's the best plan. Maybe given just that little bit of left of that forgiveness, whether it's for within yourself or other people. And there's a skill that you might have to learn. And then we have the, oh my God, we got all 4 kings. Yes, see, you're the master of your domain. You have gotten it together. There's just like a couple little things. I really feel like there's just some kind of like skill about this position you're taking, or maybe it even could be how to work a camera if it's an online thing. It's something like that that you got to learn. That's the only pushback you're getting. It could be from people around you. Sorry, pushing you back a little bit, but I really think you've got that all under control where you're not letting people persuade you of how to do things. But I do feel like there's just one little skill that you need to learn, whether it's something on social media, like how to tweak it or how to upload a video compared to, I'm just using that as an example. But there's something like behind the scenes with the career path you're choosing or the business you're trying to start that you still need a little bit skill, and that comes with time and just putting yourself out there to learn it, right? So because you've got all 4 kings here, so you know that's beautiful. You know you've really done a lot of healing. You've really mastered yourself. It's really good. So now we're just going to see how the future, what happens with the future, like the timeline, if this continues this way, because it always can change. So we're just going to see if anything comes up in the future. I think did I use these ones yet? Yeah, I did. Okay. We're going to see what the timeline is for your future energy. Of course, like I said, we all have free will and can change things. So this is just energy to see where it's heading. So what's the future look like? If this all continues this way, what's the future? What's the timeline of the future for Scorpio? Let's see. Okay, so we have the Mother of Swords. Yeah, see, cutting through all the bullshit, speaking your truth, seeing through masks that are people trying to pull over on you. Lots of choices to make out there. This also could be a connecting with a person that you're very harmonious with, almost like that soul team, that soul tribe. Somebody that gets you. This could be a partner that you're going to be working with. And then we have the, what is this one? The Knight of Cups, but it's reversed. This is somebody that wears their heart on the sleeve. So I really feel like you are going to be, you've mastered your emotions. So you're not just going to leave your heart out on your sleeve where anybody can come up and, take advantage or hurt it or anything. You still have it, but I do feel like you're just going to be more setting healthy boundaries. Maybe not, since you're a business owner, you might not be expressing all the things you feel. You're going to stay like grounded, mastered, and use all of those 4 king energies to be that empowered leader that you want to be. Yep, and look at that. No more resting because you're going to be out there working it, bringing in your abundance. So we're going to go ahead and get one more card just for this future energy. Future energy for Scorpio. Oh, now we have the King of Wands again. Yes, you have a lot of king energy. So a lot of powerful leadership ability energy here. And if you're starting a business, of course. So I really feel like something's happened to you in a career setting and it wasn't fair. And then you've come to the conclusion that, you know, something can be pulled out from that. Anyway, I'm not happy working for other people. And it looks like you're working on the Scorpios I'm catching in on this reading are really trying to start their own thing with their job. They want to work, be independent, and work for themselves, be a business person. Like I said, it could be with a partner, it could be, you know, an even intimate partner, but you are starting a business where there's some energy here where you're either going to meet an intimate partner or you're going to start this business with this partner, which is a very close bond. But you're very empowered. Like I said, the only thing is maybe a little bit left of that forgiveness for being, you know, the unfairness, and learning a skill, some small skill that you need to learn about this business aspect of yours, because that's like the only pushback you're getting, except, you know, you might from people around you a little bit, but that I think you're not even paying attention to that. Okay, so that is your message, Scorpio. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.